Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing a Will I Buy It video. This is a video concept that involves us sitting down together and talking about last week's new makeup releases and whether or not we want to get them and why. This is of course inspired by Samantha March. She is the creator of this Will I Buy It concept, and I'll put her channel down below as I always do. But this is a really fun idea and I like to do it every single Sunday on my channel because I feel like it allows us to look at new makeup releases rather objectively, and especially with the holiday season coming around, it's so easy to get sucked into like this mania of buying new makeup, and I like looking at makeup rather objectively because of that, and this really helps me do that, and that's why I really want to take you guys with me on this kind of journey every single week. And that's pretty much what I have my channel all about. If you're new, my channel is pretty much all about makeup, enjoying it, enjoying the artistry of it, the creativity of it, but at the same time looking at the makeup and beauty industry in a rather objective manner. I love taking things apart. I love like just analyzing certain actions taken by brands and influencers, and I also love taking you guys with me on this sort of creative journey. So if you're interested in seeing more on my channel, I do post videos about 4 to 5 times a week as of now, and my channel is always down below, and I'll also put a few videos on the screen so you can see what I am all about. And if you're also interested in seeing some of my very colorful makeup looks, and I do a ton of them, then I would suggest checking out my Instagram, and I'll also be putting that on the screen and it'll be down below in the description box as well. On my Instagram I post photos of all my colorful makeup looks, and I also post video tutorials, IGTV videos, in which I take you guys through my makeup step by step. So if you're ever interested in seeing how I created a look, chances are that tutorial is up on my IGTV, and if it isn't, I will be publishing it soon. So with that being said, let's just get into this video because we do have a lot of makeup releases to talk about. Some boring, some certainly not. So let's just get into it. Okay, so we have a little bit of a sneak peek from House Laboratories. They're coming out with an eyeshadow palette sometime in the near future, and this is it right here. It is, dare I say, rather neutral, and you guys know that I mostly prefer very colorful tones in makeup, and whenever I'm shopping around for a new eyeshadow palette, I prefer to go for a very colorful version of an eyeshadow palette. So therefore, this particular one is not necessarily something that I'm interested in, but I think that if you're anybody who likes neutrals, if you're anybody that's into like a little bit more of a subdued makeup look, or if you simply want something that has a lot of neutral options, something that can be very versatile, how do you pronounce that word? I have no idea. If you're interested in that, this might be a good option for you. I have no idea about the quality. Of course, I'm just looking at this palette from what we can see of it, but I think that this might be a great option for you if you find this kind of color story appealing. Do I think that I can dupe pretty much every single shade in this palette? Yes. Personally, I feel like most people can dupe pretty much every shade in this palette, and if not, you can pretty much dupe most of like the super neutral shadows. The only shadows that I think that not everybody might have would be like the rosy tone, purpley tones, but I do think that those are pretty common shades in and of themselves. So if you want something that's small, compact, if you want a neutral palette with some kind of like purplish, pinkish variation, this might really be a good option for you. However, if you're on the other end of the spectrum, and if you're somebody who either loves color or if you're somebody that already has all of these shades, then this is not a palette for you. I Heart Revolution is releasing some new palettes. They have the teddy bear palettes going for $15. These come in 4 different color stories. And then they also have the Revo Pooch's shadow palette for $15. I Heart Revolution is not a brand that I have tried much of, if at all, and I just think that this looks so incredibly gimmicky, and I don't like that. Like, I really don't like gimmicky makeup at the moment. I don't think I have really ever liked gimmicky makeup. Have I? I'm not sure. Never say never, you know? I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, would I have a lasting infatuation with these products? Absolutely not, because while I do see a lot of colorful shades in these palettes, the reality of it is I feel like the packaging and the entire like cutesy animal concept is so much more interesting than the actual product inside. And I don't really like that. I want makeup to be fun. I want it to be colorful. I want it to be just like inspiring, okay? But I don't want to get a makeup product just because the packaging looks cute. And I will say this, the teddy bear packaging looks so adorable, but do I want that in my collection? No. Where would I put it? Like, I keep all my makeup in drawers. I don't like to have any kind of display makeup because that just doesn't appeal to me. I do not find that appealing. I prefer to keep everything in drawers, and I like legitimately would not be able to fit that teddy bear packaging in a drawer that is already full of eyeshadow palettes. Like, that would not happen, all right? And when it comes to like the dog themed palette, I'm just not interested in that either. Like, it's just like a neutral brown eyeshadow palette. So no thank you, not interested. ColourPop. Okay, ColourPop. I need a moment. Moving on though, ColourPop is launching another set of makeup. They have 3 different lash styles. They have a few Super Shock trios. They have eyeshadow palettes, lip gloss trios, duos, lip gloss duos. See, the thing is, like, this is butterfly themed, and like I do like the color stories on some of the palettes. Well, actually no. I do like the color story on one of the palettes. I like that purpley red themed color story juxtaposed with the few neutrals. I think that that's a really pretty color story. Do I want it though? No. Do I want any of this? No. ColourPop, I said this last week, I feel like they've lost that special factor for me. I no longer feel interested in purchasing anything from ColourPop, and they had some pretty good deals for Black Friday, but I looked on their website and I was like, do I want any of this? And the answer was no. I mean, I wanted a little bit, but like I don't want much from ColourPop. If I want anything, it's probably like one Super Shock shadow and some of their lip glosses, but like I don't want anything else. And I could spend my money elsewhere if I'm being honest. So like I'm not interested in any of this because ColourPop, I feel, has been just saturating the market so much. And it's like every single week there's something new. And when they started doing that, I feel like it was okay for like a little bit, but gradually it's just turned into something that I don't really like because ColourPop used to be the brand that I just like was infatuated by. Now though, I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, yeah, it's another new thing from ColourPop. Do I want it? No, moving on. Over Black Friday, Jeffree Star Cosmetics released some holiday things. I have a few problems with that. Yes, that's better. I have a few problems with that. Number one, in the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson documentary series, I remember Jeffree Star saying, Shane Dawson is the holiday collection. We're not launching a holiday collection. Shane Dawson is the holiday collection. What's this then? You know, like it's kind of like Jeffree Star, I know it doesn't take you 2 seconds flat to create a new collection. I know you had to plan this, so why did you say in the documentary that you were only going to have one holiday collection? Why? Am I missing something? Probably. Am I still pissed? Yes. Does it really matter? No. Am I really that pissed? Not really. Let's just break down everything in this collection so we can see what we have to talk about. Why am I waving my arms around? I have no idea. We have some new highlighters, 3 new highlighters, $50 each. It's a new formula called Extreme Frost in a beautiful vegan leather box. I love the names. The names are Gag Me, Sour Ice, and Lick My Glit. We also have 5 new shades from the very first Christmas collection of Velour Liquid Lipstick. And we also have 2 new mirrors in the shades Iridescent Pearl and Holographic Black. I assume that they're going to be launching more stuff in the near future if they're already launching this. One comment though, that highlighter is super expensive. Super expensive. And I think that a lot of people have been giving Jeffree Star Cosmetics backlash for that. But see, here's the thing. Jeffree Star is somebody who has so many different things that I can say about him. I hesitate to say this because I haven't tried much of Jeffree Star Cosmetics, but from what I can tell, if he's pricing something at a certain price, I trust that he will deliver quality to justify that price. You know what I mean? So, will I be getting a $50 highlighter from Jeffree Star Cosmetics? No, but I choose to trust that the reviews of this will be good. I mean, I'm assuming. I have no idea. I would suggest looking at reviews before you buy anything. but I would say tentatively that I think that if these are $50, they must be pretty special. I mean, it's either the color that's going to be really unique, it's either going to be the finish. I have no idea. It's probably, I will say this, it's probably the presentation and the packaging that makes this highlighter so like amazingly priced. But I don't know. Maybe the formula is amazing. I have no idea. The Velour liquid lipsticks, not too interested in those. Mirrors, same thing. But yeah, this is something that I'm just not gonna get, like point blank period. But I am quite interested in seeing like reviews of that highlighter. I'm curious, alright. Let's talk about Origins. They are launching their Pretty in Bloom Flower Infused Longwear Foundation. Why does it have to be flower infused? That's my question. What about flowers warrants them being placed in a foundation? I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is like a groundbreaking beauty thing to have a flower in a foundation, but I'm like, is it really? But they have 30 shades, and this foundation will be priced at $38 per tube thingy. Here's my like deal with this. My question is, if this is priced at $38, why is the packaging something that looks like it's straight out from the drugstore? Because I saw this and I was like, this is gonna be like a $20 foundation tops. When I saw that it was $38, I was like, where is the pump and the glass bottle? Where is it, you know? Because I feel like after Rihanna launched Fenty Beauty with the Soft Matte Pro Filter foundation, you know, like that foundation that's like, that sparked the whole like Fenty revolution, that came in like a very like just beautiful, stylish glass bottle that felt very good like in the hand, you know, like, I mean, I could get mine out right now and it feels really good, and it's $38. This is a tube, a squeezy tube, for $38. I don't get that. I think that they should have made the packaging better right off the bat. That's my comment on that. Moving on. ColourPop. Again. Sorry, I'm not mad at ColourPop. I'm just yelling randomly. They have the Bare Necessities collection. This is the Bare Necessities Mega Eyeshadow Palette with 30 shades, mattes and shimmers for $30. A brush roll of 14 face and eye brushes for $35. They have a set of brushes. And then they have a Super Shock shadow in Positively Perfect. This Super Shock shadow is actually part of a collaboration that ColourPop has with Best Friends Animal Society. So all net profits from that Super Shock shadow will be donated to this society dedicated to ending the killing of dogs and cats in American shelters. That's a wonderful cause. I applaud that. I think that ColourPop is doing a great job collaborating with this charity. Do I think that that's a good excuse to get a pretty neutral looking shadow? No. I just think that if you're interested in helping this charity out, you might as well just donate to them directly instead of going through ColourPop, you know, because I think that anybody and everybody has like a similar product to this already in their collection, and certainly if you have any ColourPop Super Shock shadows in your collection, you might find a similar shade yourself. The eyeshadow palette, not interested whatsoever. It is the most boring thing to me that I've seen in a while, and I'm not interested. Granted, it is called the Bare Necessities eyeshadow palette, but does that mean I want Bare Necessities in my collection? No. And the brush set, not interested either. Ace Beauté is launching the Scarlet Dusk palette that includes 12 different shades with different finishes, obviously. But this is pretty much it right here. It is absolutely, positively beautiful. And then they also have another eyeshadow palette that they're launching. Let me scroll. This is the Vintage Dawn palette. So both of, I just bit my own tongue. Ow! Both of these palettes are really pretty, I will say that. Ace Beauté always does like very interesting color stories. I will say this, I have watched like a lot of videos talking about the Ace Beauté eyeshadow formula, and I'm just like, I'm not particularly interested in trying them out unless they change the formula, because I saw like a lot of Angelica Nyqvist's videos pertaining to the Ace Beauté eyeshadow palettes that they launched a few months ago. It might have been even longer than that, but she mentioned that it's very difficult to layer the mattes. I need to be able to layer mattes. I want that in my eyeshadows. or I want that in my shadows. So if I cannot do that successfully, then that turns me off an eyeshadow formula. So as a result, I'm kind of like, this might be an amazing eyeshadow formula, but do I want to take a chance on it if I have somebody that I really trust saying no? I don't want to take a chance on it. So, yeah, that's just my opinion on that. Moving on, though, let's talk about Nabla. So for Black Friday, they launched the Mystic collection. This will include a glimmer light, multi-use illuminating palette loaded with hyper-reflective and mirrored sparkles, and a dreamy, creamy liquid lipstick in several shades. This is absolutely beautiful. This is a beautiful collection. I love that highlightery, shimmery palette. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. Do I want anything from this collection though? Not really. I already have so many highlighters that I need to use up, and likewise I have a ton of similar shades of liquid lipstick in my collection that I'm also using up. So do I need any of this? No. So this will definitely be a pass. ColourPop. This is what, the third time we're mentioning ColourPop in this video? Okay, they are launching a holidays collection. I believe that this is just one of several holidays collections because ColourPop, but this is called the Good as Gold collection, and it is consisting of an eyeshadow palette, some lip stuff, metallic liquid liners, that's cool, and lashes. So yeah, you have a lot of stuff in here. I love how like a lot of the different finishes in here are very gold. I like a good gold finish. I love gold on me. I love gold on others. I think it's a really beautiful, beautiful finish and color to wear. Do I want this though? No. For many of the same reasons that I've mentioned before in this video pertaining to ColourPop, I just feel like ColourPop has so many new releases and I'm just overwhelmed and I'm underwhelmed. Can you be both of those things? I feel like I'm both of those things right now because of ColourPop launching new things left and right. Beige Cosmetics is launching the Sagittarius eyeshadow palette as part of their Zodiac palette collection. And am I interested in this? No, I'm really not. I mean, it is purple themed, but see, it's doing that thing where they have like 3 purple shades in here, and as a result, it is purple themed, even though every other shade is neutral. I'm not interested. I'm really not. I'm just so bored. I want something else. I want something new. I want something fresh. I want something fun. I want something exciting. And this ain't it, sis. Ronnie Cosmetics, an indie brand, is launching the Molten Tides palette, and it is available now for $48. Now, I will say this, the swatches look absolutely beautiful. However, am I interested in getting a neutral palette with a few pops of color? No. So this is going to be a pass. But the swatches do look absolutely gorgeous. Kesha Rose Beauty, created by Kesha, is finally revealing their first launch. They have an eyeshadow palette for $36, a dual-ended liquid eyeliner for $28. One side is going to be black. A Rising Hell or Raising Hell? It says Rising Hell, but I don't know if that makes any sense. Rising Hell lipstick and female dog. Can I say that on this channel? I don't know. Lip gloss duo for $26, and then you can get the entire thing for $120. This is cruelty-free and vegan. I'm kind of into this. I really am. Okay, I didn't think I'd say that. Sorry, has my hair been sticking up this entire time? That ain't pretty. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm like interested. I'm pretty interested, especially when it comes to the lip stuff. Like the red lipstick looks so pretty, and the eyeshadow palette does look nice as well. I mean, you have like a few neutrals in there, but most of it's very like colorful, and like the theme is like very grungy but colorful. I really like it. I was not expecting that. I'm going nearly flat out broke buying Black Friday things. So I don't know if I'll be getting this at all because I already have ordered a whole bunch of Black Friday makeup that was on sale. And I already had wanted it for a very long time, so it's fine. But I don't think I'll be getting a lot of makeup for a while. not like a very long while, but for like a short while. So I don't think I'll be getting this for that reason, but like I'm kind of tempted. Alright, so that is all I wanted to mention for today's Will I Buy It video. That was a lot of makeup. My eyes are burning. Not really. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it interesting. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your opinions in the comments below. I'm interested to see what you think of a whole bunch of these makeup releases. Do you share my opinions? Do you disagree with my opinions? I'm always interested in hearing what you have to say. So leave me a comment down below and I'll get back to you. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching till the end, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye guys.